Out, my man. Live show, you just come on, we say hello, exchange pleasantries, and who cares? It's Radio Row Super Bowl week.
Diving into the deep end, right?
Do you enjoy Super Bowl week?
I do. I do. You know, I'm on with Sirius XM NFL Radio in the morning. We do our show, and then we come on and bring our clients on with Koya Therapeutics. And so we're making the rounds. Dr. Grossman and I, he's my broadcast partner. He's waiting in the wings over there.
Your co-host, huh?
This is always fun, though, covering the Super Bowl on Radio Row.
It is. And what are you doing with Koya?
Well, Koya Therapeutics, they're working on treatment for ALS. Roughly 5,000 people in the U.S. contract this deadly disease every single year. This is the same thing that, Dwight Clark, remember the catch with the San Francisco 49ers? Yes. He lost his battle to ALS. Steve Gleason still fighting his battle, a former New Orleans Saints player. Tim Green, former broadcaster with Fox, had played for the Atlanta Falcons. If you are a professional football player, you're four times likely to get this disease. They believe it has something to do with the subconcussive blows. It's a neurological degenerative disease that you're going downhill, man. You lose your speech. It impacts your spinal cord. It impacts your brain, your ability to swallow. And it is a dreaded disease. And so they have a drug that's in clinical trial. It showed tremendous promise of being able to stop the disease from progressing. So there are no cures, but being able to stop the disease from advancing. That's what they're working on. It's in clinical trial right now. We want people to go to the website at trials.koyatherapeutics, COYtherapeutics.com. If you have a family member or a loved one that's dealing with this disease, you want to get them into this clinical trial. We're not across the goal line yet, but we are in the red zone. So we've shown tremendous promise, and so we want people to go to the website to find out more information.
Yeah, ALS has gotten so much more attention over the last several years, and it's great to see some progress being made. So thanks for that. On like a similar note, just because you talked about the stuff that your bodies go through as a player, you played defensive back in the league. And I was looking at just some random
He looks like he's still good.
I mean, well, of course. But first thing that sort of jarred me was 5'11", 180-something. And I'm like, that's not that big. You know what I mean? Like, most people think you are these giant people taking these giant hits across. And it's just like they're regular-sized people. They just happen to be amazing athletes. And I'm just wondering, like, what is it about NFL players? Is it a little bit of, like, crazy because they're willing to make these, collisions? Or is it just you guys are just the best athletes in the world?
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. But more importantly, Dick LeBeau, I played for Dick LeBeau, played with the Steelers, I played for Cincinnati Bengals, played in Minnesota with the Vikings. And Dick LeBeau used to always say, B-I-G, don't spell man. and you look at someone like a Marcus Jones, right? He's nickel cornerback, made All-Pro this year, plays on special teams, and he plays on the back end, not a real big guy. But you have to have the heart, and you have to have a mentality. It's a mindset, right, that you approach this game with. I always used to, when I used to call games for CBS Sports, and I would do a Carolina Panthers game. Remember Steve Smith?
Yes.
I would always call him the little big man.
Yes.
And that because he was both. He wasn't big in stature, but this dude, nobody had a bigger heart.
Right.
Nobody was tougher. Nobody was badder on that field than that dude, right?
Yeah.
And that's how NFL players are. They're wired in a way where nobody, in their minds, there's nobody better than they are. There's nobody bigger. Ain't nobody tougher, right? And I used to see the smallest guys, there's like a pit bull.
Yeah.
When they go into the ring, man, they are ready to tussle with anybody. That's how NFL players are wired. We are wired in a way where we embrace the physicality of the game. Even some quarterbacks, man. You saw Fernando Mendoza. This guy got hit in the chops.
Yep.
It's a college game, but yet still, he took one in the chops. He tasted his own blood. He did not back down.
No.
I guarantee you, of all the traits that Tom Brady is looking for in a quarterback for his Raiders team, that was one of the things that impressed him the most because he found out that this guy embraces the physicality of the game, and he's a quarterback.
Right.
So if you're going to get that from your quarterback, you know everybody else got to be tough. Right? So it's a great question by you. I really love that question.
Who's the toughest player that you've ever played with? Or against?
Man. There's a guy, Tim Crumry.
I know Tim.
Now, we played in a Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
Against the 49ers down in Miami.
I remember.
Super Bowl 23.
Yep.
He breaks his leg, compound fracture. And his leg's broken through the skin. Like he wouldn't leave. They wanted to rush him to the hospital.
He wanted to stay?
He wouldn't leave.
Wow.
He wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
And so he's now that offseason, he was our best player, our leading tackler. We lost him early in that game in the Super Bowl. And they didn't think he was going to make it back for the next season, let alone start the next season. The guy didn't miss a snap.
That's the first
He made it
game
back.
I've ever seen was that Super Bowl.
That's right.
Yeah.
He made it back. He made it back to start the very first game.
Amazing.
To start the next season, and no one expected that from
Wow.
him. He was a Wisconsin dude. Grew up in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, farm boy. And when I tell you he was I watched him and
They build
Dwight
them differently
Stevenson.
there, yes.
Yeah, I watched him and Dwight Stevenson, Hall
Yes.
of Fame center for the Miami Dolphins, right?
Of course, yeah.
We're playing a game against them. Dan Marino's the quarterback, whatever. And, man, Timmy, in the huddle, he's bleeding, blood all over his jersey. But I don't see any blood on him. It's just all over his jersey. And I'm looking at Dwight Stevenson. When they break the huddle, he comes running up the line. Blood all over his uniform. But I'm like, where's the blood coming from? And why are both of you guys bloody? What are you doing to one another up there?
Football.
And that was football.
Yes.
That was. This was the baddest dude I ever played with. It's an easy question to answer.
Wow.
It makes that Bo Nix injury more understandable. Oh, he took a couple of snaps with a broken ankle. Oh, okay, he's a football player.
Yeah. It was just broken, It didn't come through the skin or anything. You're okay.
Solomon, what player in the NFL right now do you think leads the league in heart?
Wow.
Oh, man.
Without checking the stats.
Okay.
Listen, Solomon, this is Taylor's first question from Radio Row. It's a terrible question, but also a great question.
That was a
Okay?
good question.
No, dude, here are the guys. It's probably going to come from the most unlikely area because here are the guys that I think really do have to have the most heart to play the game.
Unlikely area. Don't say a kicker.
No, I'm going to go with a position that no one probably expects, but it is the quarterback position.
Wow.
And you know why? Because you got to stare down that barrel. You got to look. They're blitzing. They're going to send more than you can block. You know there's a free runner coming to hit you. But the object of the game and your job is to stand there, still throw the ball, looking at the receiver, knowing that guy is getting ready to ear hole you.
Right.
Knowing that guy is coming right down the pipe, getting ready to pop you right in the face. And you still got to throw it. And, oh, by the way, you got to get back up and do it again on the next play. You remember when Mike Vrabel had the number 1 seed in Tennessee? Remember that he had that team?
Yep.
In 2021. They had the number 1 seed in the AFC. A guy by the name of Joe Burrow goes in there. They sacked him 9 times that day. He got the life beat out of him. They still won the game. You know why? And even Mike Vrabel to this day don't know how that guy finished the game. They don't know how the quarterback finished the game. But Joe Burrow is a bad dude.
Right.
So it takes courage to play that position. And that's one of the most underrated quotients of being a quarterback in our league. And I already used Fernando Mendoza as an example. Like, how many guys get hit in the mouth? I don't see defensive backs drawing blood. I don't see their mouths bleeding and still having to go back out there. Now, don't get me wrong. You got to have courage to tackle, a Brahma bull. Like, it takes courage to stand in front of Derrick Henry.
Of course.
And tackle him to the ground. So you don't get to not clear the bar of having courage.
Right.
But I think the quarterback position, because you're asked to deny pain, to deny the fact that you're going to get plastered in this game and still come back and deliver the ball on time and knowing you're getting ready to get creamed while you're throwing the football. That's a hard thing to do.
These days, there's a 70% chance it'll be a penalty, though.
That's true, yes.
But guess what? That doesn't matter when
hurts.
you're going having surgery that offseason, right? But to your point, you're right. The penalties that come with it,
It's offensive blow.
There's some protection.
If I gave Derrick Henry the football, gave him a 20-yard, like he's picking up steam, he's 20 yards.
Yeah.
How much money would I have to pay you to tackle Derrick Henry?
You're going to have to pay me a lot because they're all getting all the safeties are getting,
Right.
I think the average is $5 million per.
Yes.
But I'd do it. I did do it. I had to do. You ever heard of a guy named Kevin Mack?
Yeah, I have.
You ever heard of a guy, Herschel Walker?
Yes.
I had to stand in front of those guys.
Right. Yeah, but you were getting paid then. I'm asking right now, though.
We
Couple
didn't
million?
get paid. We didn't get
You
paid
that
much, Stu.
right?
No,
Solomon, one
Wasn't
more
a
time
lot.
on the way out here. Please tell us what you're doing with Koya Therapeutics.
Koya Therapeutics, a new treatment to help stop ALS in its tracks. Roughly 5,000 Americans contract this deadly disease each and every year, and we have to do something to stop it in its tracks. Just go to the website at trials.koyatherapeutics.com. Koya Therapeutics, COY Therapeutics.com to find out more about the study.
All right, we had a game for you, Will Kotz or Will Knots. We'll play it later in the week, though.
Okay,
because you have
that's
to go.
cool.
Everyone's
I
telling
like
me you have
that.
to go.
That's
You like it?
You know what he's doing.
We got more.
Listen, you're the boss. You can stay here if you want. We'll play with you right now. Okay,
I do have work.
Okay.
Maybe we'll ask you about the Super Bowl next time.
Oh, how about that?
Who cares? I mean,
You guys are great.
Will Kotz or Will Knots later this week, okay?
You got it.
It's a date. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it.
Now I feel like I've been here.
I mean-
now I feel like a veteran.
I mean, listen, that's how you start the week,
Yeah.
okay? Taylor asking who has the biggest heart in the NFL.
Such a good question from Taylor.
Really was.
And he didn't even give us an answer unless we're going to sit with Joe Burrow. Maybe that was his answer.
Yes. I don't
Joe
know.
Burrow, the most heart in the NFL.
Was there an answer there? I don't know. Listen, time management is important here, fellas, okay? So if I had known, I would have just started with Will Kotz or Will Knots and ended it with Will Kotz or Will Knots. I didn't know that he only had 12 minutes. I should have known. This is my 20th Super Bowl.
Right.
Windows are short here, yes. We'll take a timeout. 877-99 on Fox. Andrew Whitworth going to join us later in the show. Mina Kimes as well. But first, a word here for Webull cryptocurrency. A spot that was handed to me 1 minute before I came on the air here.
Excellent pause.
Ready to tackle your financial goals with Webull? You don't have to sit on the sidelines. Whether you're a rookie or a seasoned pro, Webull puts you in the game with powerful tools to help you make the moves you want. Trade stocks, options, ETFs, and more, or play the long game with cash management and retirement accounts all on one platform. It's amazing. Webull's initiative app pairs advanced analytics with real-time data so you can read the defense, adjust your strategy, and stay in control. And now, meet Vega, your personal AI market assistant. Ask questions like, analyze my watch list, or what's the outlook for this stock, and get real-time stock analysis, volatility insights, and fundamentals that turn complex signals into plain English. Want a wider view of the field? Use Portfolio X-Ray to spot trends, manage risk, and optimize the performance of your portfolio. So stop punting your financial future. Join Webull's community to discuss markets, trending topics, and ideas with fellow investors. Download the Webull app today on mobile or desktop, WEBULL, or visit Webull.com and stay ahead of the game.
You're down.
has been helping customers find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive. Shipped fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. Time now for our Tire Rack Play of the Day, courtesy of Nick's Radio Network.
Ooh.
I don't have anything right now.
All right.
All right.
You just know you should know the Knicks won. They beat
Yes.
the Lakers 112-100. And
Shot
in
clock
that
at
game,
5.
OG
Brunson
Anunoby had a
dribbles.
dunk.
Good. Knicks take the lead.
There it is.
All right, let's get out of the habit of just firing things off around here, okay? Let's try to get out of that habit of just like, I say Bomani's name,
That
and
was-
there's
Stu, what you didn't notice there,
Right.
that was not the actual sound. That
Yes.
was Dan Byer
Oh.
doing the
I
play-by-play.
had no idea. Radio Row Super Bowl week. That is
He's,
what it's
he's
all about.
hungry. He's confused.
Oh,
There's
my God.
randomly, people will just stop in front of the set and take pictures of us like we're animals at a zoo. I don't
Yes.
know what they're taking pictures of.
But hold on. Let's. Do we have the tire rack sound of the day? Do we
Let's throw it to the Tire Rack Play of the Day.
Yeah, let's go now.
Devin on the shot clock.
There it is.
To the foul line. Out to Shamit. Right wing triple. Got another one. Landry Shamit with back-to-back daggers. J.J. Redick calls timeout. And the Knicks are going to win their 6th consecutive game.
Normally, when you do live radio and somebody says in your ear, I got nothing here, you'd like freak out. I don't know why I feel a sense of calm when somebody says that around this show. It's like, things are happening the way they're supposed
The
to.
way Dan Byer just did that with the fake crowd.
So
goes behind
good.
him,
So
that was
good.
awesome.
Yes,
So good.
he got me. Radio Row is the reason, by the way. There's so much stimuli here. You always have something to go to. You know?
Yeah. I was
yeah.
still a little disappointed in the lack of, like, people that I look at and say, hey, that guy used to play football, but now he's in the media.
Yes.
It's just a bunch, no offense, just a bunch of nerds.
Yes.
Just a bunch of football nerds around here.
But-
Maybe it's just day one, I'm not sure.
But your larger point is a good one. In general, the last thing a host wants to hear is, I've got nothing.
Yeah. It's like, So I have to process
Yes.
not only that you have nothing and how angry I am about it,
Yes.
but now I have to fill time. Thanks.
Let's kick it over to a man who has something, Dan Byer. Dan, give us an update here.
Right down Izzy's alley, we got more NBA news on a Super Bowl week. How about that? Mavericks head coach Jason Kidd fined $35,000 for using profane language, also criticizing the officials following last Saturday's loss to the Houston Rockets. Timberwolves guard Anthony Edwards listed as questionable for tonight's game against Memphis, dealing with an illness and back spasm. Super Bowl week is here. The Rams have given head coach Sean McVay and GM Les Snead contract extensions. McVay said that he has his fingers crossed quarterback Matthew Stafford returns next season and expects wide receiver Devontae Adams to be back in 2026. The New Orleans Saints will play a 2026 NFL regular season game in Paris, France. First NFL game in the city and country. Now, the NFL will play 3 games in London next season, along with games in Melbourne, Australia, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and Munich, Germany. Former Dolphins defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver is the new defensive coordinator with the Baltimore Ravens. And in college hoops, Arizona remains the unanimous top-ranked team in the country in the AP Top 25 college hoops poll. Michigan is second. UConn, Duke, and Illinois round out the top 5. Miami of Ohio, the other unbeaten along with Arizona, comes in at 23. Women's poll, UConn, the unanimous number 1. They're the only unbeaten team in the women's game. Stu, back to you.
Thank you, Dan. Izzy, you had something there?
Well, I mean, to Dan Byer's point,
Yes.
NBA news big this week. Big NBA news. Bigger than Super Bowl news, I would say.
Might be.
You've had any big Super Bowl news, right?
No.
Did you guys see?
No. Trade deadline coming up on Thursday.
It is coming up on
Paying
Thursday.
attention, Izzy.
And
Yeah.
I did say during the break out loud, I think the Heat are going to get Giannis, and Stu just yelled out, no, they're not.
I'm tired of hearing who the Heat are going to get. I mean, seriously, Pat Riley's going to get everyone. He never gets anyone. I mean, but LeBron.
Only LeBron and Shaq, that's it.
Yes.
But I don't know if you saw this, but Paul George got suspended for 25 games.
I
for
did.
Basically,
Yes.
PEDs, right?
Right.
It's a drug violation or what have you. And he said he was taking some mental health medication that he didn't realize, which is the way to go, by the way. Hey, I was taking mental health medication. You can't get mad at me, whether you believe him or not. But this is the part that I find funny. Like, people just talked about, oh, he had that one game where he hit 9 threes and scored 30-some points and had like a throwback game and immediately was tested afterward.
Right.
And I'm just curious about, like, do people think that PEDs work like spinach worked for Popeye? Like you just pregame and just
The
like, all
second
right,
you
here we go. And now all of a sudden I can see the rim so much clearer. And I'm just going to absolutely not. It's just, I get it. Like performance enhancers are performance enhancers. But to test somebody after a big, it's just so ridiculous to me that this is, you got people out there saying, oh, that guy crossed over way too quick. I'm going to give that guy a drug test today. I'm pretty sure he's on.
How many threes did he have? 9? Test him.
It's just crazy.
Right.
Like, that's the first thing I think of is like people think that these PEDs are just like spinach for Popeye.
Yep.
It's just immediately muscles get bigger and you're like the best player on the floor.
You seem to be an expert on this topic, so tell us, how do PEDs work?
Can you have a Bible I can swear on? Because I've never taken performance enhancers in my life.
But you're right. People just assume, oh, big game. He took PEDs right before the game.
Which is,
Like
if that were the case, of course you don't take PEDs, right?
Yes.
Of course you don't allow that in the league.
Yes.
But if you thought about it in this respect, let's just say, and this is all hypothetical, whatever, let's just say LeBron James, in taking care of his body, he decided from the beginning of his career, I'm going to do whatever is necessary to maintain my health,
Right.
and it's not going to be a threat to my health.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell's wrong with that?
Nothing.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you're talking about PEDs, like I'm just going to take these to get over this one injury or to play in this one game. So yeah, I get that. Those feel like cheating. But when you're just doing it at a normal, healthy level to get the best out of your body, why wouldn't you be allowed to do that?
I still like the idea of a timeout PED quick. Like, we need a big shot here, timeout. Let's get that guy a PED. He nails it.
Yes. With all that said, Izzy, I still would have tested him. I mean, the last time Paul George had that kind of game. Seriously.
You also have to, if you are taking these performance enhancers that make you have just a great, you got to settle down, man. You just can't show up and have 50 all of a sudden. You
Right.
got to settle down.
You got to ease into PEDs, right? Give him a 13.
Not the whole can of spinach, just a couple of bites.
Yes, give him a 2 of 13 night, just so, get him off your scent. And then, gradually build up to the big night,
We should have tested Paul George once he played back-to-back games. That should have been the first time that something was amiss.
Put it on the poll. Should Paul George have been tested for PEDs simply because he played in back-to-back games?
Him and Kawhi.
Taylor, are you heading out to media night this evening?
That's the plan.
Well, the plan is an hour away, though, just so you know, okay?
Everything changes. I thought
Yes.
I thought the interview days was Tuesday. It's Monday nights now?
It's Monday night. Yeah.
That's Radio Row?
Yeah, it's Super Bowl week, Radio Row. No, but this is an hour away from Radio Row. Like, this is going to be a 3-hour ordeal for Taylor to have to go interview his friend Mac Hollins. And I'm not certain I want to make the quest with him.
The NFL is trying everything they can to tell you not to come.
Yeah, well, and they're doing everything they can to tell the players not to come here. I mean,
You know who's saying a lot without saying anything? Mac Hollins.
Yeah.
Is he really your friend? He's making you jump through some hoops to get this guy to talk on the radio with you.
Yeah.
I don't know how friendly that is. Mm-hmm. And now I've got him just thinking about it.
Yeah. You could see, you put a splinter in his mind right now. You could see it. He's like,
No, that's not what's happening.
Yeah.
I just don't want to make my friend jump through hoops. See, we're here this week. I said this earlier on God Bless Football.
Yeah.
We're here this week to win a Super Bowl.
Right.
None of this auxiliary stuff. This stuff is nice, yes. But the goal in mind is to get back on that flight Monday after partying with Cardi B.
Right.
Super Bowl champion.
You're not going to be on the show Monday, are you, if they win?
You're not going to be partying
Yes.
with Cardi B.
That's what you think.
By the way, it makes me wildly uncomfortable that he showed up in a New England Patriots T-shirt. Like, the journalist in me is just like, oh, man, what are we doing here?
I've never been prouder.
Get ready this entire week. It's only Patriot shirts this week.
You should build up. You really should. Come in with more and more Patriots gear as the week goes on.
Thursday, I'm wearing a helmet, I believe.
just come in fully as Pat the Patriot.
Yes.
Like the whole big head, the cannon, do the whole thing.
Yes.
And then when Mac changes teams next year, you're going to have a problem.
But listen, I don't.
Your deal.
Yeah, I don't want to gloss over this because it is rare to get a good NFL player playing in the Super Bowl the week of. Okay, and Mac Hollins is a good NFL player, and they're hard to get this time of year. And so I would like to have him on the show. But it's an hour and a half each way, and that's in rush hour.
And we're also not sure if Taylor can get him.
Well, I think Taylor, he's not on a podium, which is good for Taylor.
Correct.
That means he could just walk up to him. But we're going to leave Taylor to his own devices. Are you going to go? Am I going to go? Is Mikey A going to go? Is it just Taylor? What are we doing here? I don't mind talking it out on the air. We have to do it. That's what Radio Row and Super Bowl week is all about. I don't want to lose the opportunity to get Mac on.
I think you talking that on the air is your way of saying, hey, you guys go do that.
In a very passive-aggressive way.
Let's make that a great interview, okay? I'll be in the hotel.
I'll give Taylor questions.
And then he's just going to
Have him call me.
I'll stay. How about this? I stay right here. You have him call into the hotline, and I'll interview Mac with you. That's my commitment.
Is
to
that
you.
Cyrano de Bergerac?
I mean, I'm going to be at 7 o'clock tonight. It's like 10 Eastern. I mean,
I think. Hey, look who that is. I think I'm just going to do that randomly and not tell the audience who I'm pointing at.
Yeah.
But I think Taylor should know how to interview his good friend. I don't think he needs to.
ooh, really?
It's hard to interview your
Kevin Clark, this is what Super Bowl week Radio Row is all about. Hello, friend.
Point.
It's just
Sorry about Miami.
Oh, God. You guys want to take some calls here? I mean, I don't think
Is that
we have
possible?
any. I don't know. I have no idea.
Huh.
877-99 on Fox. That is 877-99 on Fox. Izzy, you excited for the Super Bowl? Are you excited for this week?
Ooh, thank you for following up with the second better question. I am not. I am not excited for the Super Bowl. I was just asking Taylor and Mikey, and I knew Mikey's question. I knew Mikey's answer because he's such a football head.
Yeah.
But I said, if the Patriots and Seahawks were to be playing in Week 9 this year, would you have been like, man, I got to watch that game? Or would you have looked like at least for 5 or 6 other games that were better that you would have watched? And, of course, Mikey's answer was, if it was Week 12, of course I would. Yeah, that's why I picked Week 9.
I
That's
wouldn't
why
have
picked
believed
Week
them
9.
in Week 9.
Right. No one believed in them in
Yeah,
week 9.
exactly.
Either team, actually, if I'm being honest.
To Mikey's point, week 9 to week 12, drastic difference.
Huge, right.
Sure.
Week 12, this feels like the prime, like, Sunday night football.
This gets flexed.
Yes.
This gets flexed.
Okay,
Right.
but Week 18.
So you're forced to watch it.
Week 18, I could come up with a dozen other matchups that I'd rather watch than this one.
Well, no, but that, Izzy, now you're late in the season, and both teams are legitimately good. You know they're good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Week 9, you still don't know if they're good. Week 14 on, you know these teams are good. I mean,
It is kind of crazy in the
Right.
NFL. It takes you to the double-digit weeks before you figure out who's good.
and why we decided Week 14 is when you know a team is good. Yes.
So week 9, the Patriots were still just 8 weeks off of losing to the Raiders. So there was still kind of some stink on this Patriots team. By week 12, week 14, you kind of distance yourself about a month away from that Raiders stink.
When I asked the question, I did not think we would be getting caught up on which week I chose. But my point remains.
But no, but I think their point is a valid one. Week 9, probably not going out of my way to watch the game.
Uh-huh.
Week 14, glued to the game. I mean,
But what week is this? It's 18, 19, 20.
this is like the 22nd
21
or
or
23rd
22.
week. Yeah.
I'm locked in for the halftime show. Locked in
Who
for
is
the
it?
halftime show.
Bob Bunny.
Taylor, you want to tell them the story about Bad Bunny?
Oh, my God. Please tell this story,
I couldn't
Taylor.
believe it.
Yeah.
Please tell this
Go
story.
ahead, Taylor. Just tell it. This was with me and
With Stugotz and Hawk.
Stugotz and Hawk, and we were talking about Bad Bunny. Go ahead, Taylor. Take it from here.
So, Mikey, Stugotz says Bad Bunny's performing at halftime. I talked to him at Radio Row 2 years ago. And right away, I said,
Just alarm bells.
I already know how this ends because I was producing when he. Go ahead.
Well, let's just pretend that Mikey is the audience.
No. I'm interested in hearing Mikey A's version of how this indeed ends, okay? So Bad Bunny, okay, comes up on a show with Stugotz and Hawk. I tell Taylor, I interviewed that guy a couple of years ago at the Super Bowl. We should run it back, is what I said. We should play it back. So hold on, Taylor. Don't finish. Let Mikey A tell us
Like
the
Bad
ending.
Bunny
here.
remembers
wasn't
that one
Bad Bunny.
interview He had.
Well, who was it, though?
Oh, man. It was.
Oh, God.
That's
The
what
answer
I
is so
said,
I
much
can't
yes.
worse.
think of his name.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got it.
Yeah.
Here,
So-
this'll
It's a
help.
show on FX.
Yes, yes, he does.
you did know. Oh, my God.
So Stugotz is like, I had Bad Bunny on 2 years ago at Radio Row. Right away, Mikey, I said, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
I would have remembered you having the biggest.
Everybody would have remembered.
The biggest
The
musical
second he
artist
was
ever.
announced as a Super Bowl halftime, they would have said, "Oh, Stu did an interview with him."
So he says, I told my daughters about that I had Bad Bunny on, and they were like, oh my God, they couldn't believe it. I didn't know who that was. Right away, that triggered it because I remember him telling that exact story. So while Stugotz and Hawk are talking, I'm looking up who it could be. I go, Stu, I'm 99% sure Bad Bunny to you was Little Dicky.
Yep. And he's right. Yep.
Bad Bunny, Lil Dicky.
Tomato.
Very different. Tomato, potato. for sure.
Tomato zucchini. That's what it is.
Not for me.
Zucchini's an interesting choice. That wasn't Lil Dicky. He's
Yeah.
not the zucchini.
That would be, yes. Can't say that.
By the way, I think Lebitard's show got name-checked on a Lil Dicky song one time, so he's clearly a fan. If he's here, I would love to interview him.
He's not. The reason he came on with us 2 years ago when I thought he was Bad Bunny was because of that.
So you're saying he's not here because you misidentified him?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'd do it.
How did I do that? And how did you know?
Because I've worked with you for too long.
The
I know
FX show
how
was
your
Dave.
mind works.
Dave was the FX show.
Andrew Whitworth going to join us in about 20 minutes. Mina Kimes in just under an hour. But Izzy's got a word here.
If you missed any of today's show, you'll want to catch the podcast. Just search Stugotz and Company Live wherever you get your podcast. Right after the show, today's full show will be posted, and also a best stuff version. Be sure to follow the podcast, rate it 5 stars, and even provide a review. Again, just search Stugotz and Company Live, and be sure to also check out our original podcast, Stugotz and Company, and God Bless Football.
If you were listening to the last segment, you get that joke.
You do.
Daniel Leakey.
Yes. Ready to tackle your financial goals? Webull makes it simple to start investing. Powerful tools, real-time data, all in one app. Get started at Webull.com or download the Webull app today.
Webull Financial LLC, member SIPC FINRA. Investing involves risk. For more information, visit Webull.com/disclosures.
Thank you. I'll do a better job with my cadence going into that there. Okay, that's
True professional, man.
That is on me, man. Yeah, but at least I'll talk about it right here on the
You took a
air.
quick pause.
Yes.
Let it cleared your throat.
Yes.
You sounded like a professional at the
Thank
very
you.
end.
Yes, we have Andrew Whitworth coming up in about 15 minutes. Why? Super Bowl week. Mina Kimes in about 45 minutes. Let's go out to Larry in Las Vegas.
Wow,
Larry,
take
go
callers
ahead.
from him.
Yes,
Wow.
I'm taking callers, man. I love this. This is so great. I'm in heaven. Go ahead, Larry.
Good,
man. How are you?
How y'all doing today?
Good.
So I'm maintaining. I'm listening to all you guys excited about, at the Super Bowl. Normally the Super Bowl is being in some lovely city. Buffalo is my team. We've got a new stadium. So do they still mean that we get the whole Super Bowl coming up within a couple years or whatever? I mean, how do you guys feel about maybe have to set up shop in Buffalo?
Yeah, it's the only way Josh Allen would see a Super Bowl.
Wow. You went right for his heart.
I don't think this is the answer Larry wants to hear, but it's not just about the stadium. It's very much about the city, and I don't know if Buffalo can handle a Super Bowl.
Well, first off, I think if you put a new stadium in your city, okay,
Maybe you'll get the NBA. Also.
you get awarded a Super Bowl. And so New York had a Super Bowl. I believe there will be a Super Bowl in Buffalo. And I believe we'll be going to it.
And all of the media will be staying in New York City, and they will take a quick, short flight to Buffalo for the game.
Izzy, do you know how far Buffalo is from New York City?
Short flight.
It is a short flight, but no one is doing that commute, taking a flight from New York City to Buffalo. Can you imagine, Mikey, a Super Bowl in Buffalo? I would love that.
I mean, I would like it, but I just know that so much of the media is so soft that I can't see them dealing with
Right.
that.
They're still complaining about New York.
Yes. And it was like a balmy 60.
I know. I would love Buffalo is one of those cities. First off, if you're building a new stadium, I believe, Izzy, that you get a Super Bowl in your hometown.
I was wondering about that. I was thinking in my head, I was like, I don't have a computer in front of me, but I would like to do that research.
But I do, and I'm not going to look it up. Taylor's looking it up right now. But I do think Buffalo, those fans, how loyal they are, how much they love football. Mikey is shaking his head. I do believe, like, if there's a fan base of a smaller market that deserves to have a Super Bowl in their city, that city for me would be Buffalo. I love you, Buffalo.
A little dangerous. I feel like there'd be too many media members like trying to do the table breaking thing. It'd just be a lot of injuries.
So it looks like building a new stadium with a roof generally makes a city a top contender for hosting a Super Bowl, and it acts as a unwritten rule for the NFL to reward your investment into your stadium.
Okay.
Right, unless you live in Buffalo.
So does Buffalo Stadium have a roof? Do we know?
No, they don't.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Well,
Do they
don't.
do they have enough hotels to deal
No,
with
they don't.
the Super Bowl? That's like I don't think
don't.
everybody realizes.
Here's the answer. We'll
Yes.
call it a Buffalo Super Bowl. Play it in Toronto.
Dan, what did Buffalo ever do to you, huh?
I was in Buffalo in September.
Yes.
Jason Stewart and I went because I wanted to see Highmark Stadium
Yes.
before it went away. So we went for an extended weekend, saw that Thursday night game against the Finns.
Right.
But also, when the Pagulas built the stadium, they knew that, I mean, it costs more to put a roof on it anyway, so there's that portion of it. But they kind of understood that, listen, the NCAA Super Bowls, you're not going to have Final Fours there. You're not going to have Super Bowls. Nobody's going to Buffalo for any of that stuff. So let's just build a stadium that our fans like and that they can enjoy,
Right.
and we're good with it.
Okay.
Different for D.C., Chicago,
Yes.
Denver and those,
Yes.
but it's not going to Buffalo.
That extended weekend, did you leave on Friday or?
It was a Thursday.
Thursday to Friday.
11:30 p.m. Thursday night. No, we had a good time.
Red eye.
Did you go through any tables?
Oh, no, but we saw OJ T-shirts, which is a great time. Just what a place.
Yes.
Like, truly it is.
Yes, deserving of a Super Bowl. that was.
72 hours, every meal we ate was wings. True story.
You know, it's actually a great debate. If you are a Buffalo Bills fan, would you want a Super Bowl in your town like Larry does if it meant you could no longer be a snow team? Because if you have the retractable roof, you are no longer a team that has to worry about other teams don't have to worry about going in there and playing in the cold.
But I think what Dan is saying is the Pagulas, they realize, hey, we're not getting the Super Bowl even if we put a roof on this thing.
Sure.
Let's keep it outdoors.
But I'm saying if I were Larry,
right,
our caller,
would you want the roof? No.
Would you want the roof
No.
and have him, or for the one chance, or maybe multiple chances of hosting a Super Bowl? I don't think that really matters, right? I don't think hosting a Super Bowl is the equivalent of your team doing good regularly.
No. And there are certain cities where, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, like, you have to play football outside. Chicago is one of those cities.
I think Detroit should be one of those cities, but they're stuck in a dome.
Yes. Buffalo is certainly one of those cities. It's interesting. Did Stephen Rutt, when he made those, well, he gets Super Bowls all the time down in Miami. I'm trying to think of the small market team where it'd be worth for you to put a roof on the stadium in exchange for a Super Bowl.
Well, they already gave Jacksonville a Super Bowl, and that was a bad idea.
Yes.
But they didn't need a roof.
Why was it a bad idea?
It's just the armpit of America. Actually, if you look at it, it's more like the pubic region of America.
Put that on the poll, Taylor, both of them. Pubic region and armpit, and see which one. Give them choices, Taylor. Why not?
Am I hearing that Izzy hates Jacksonville more than Tampa?
No, I see. It's funny that you mentioned that. I do apparently have some beefs with other Florida cities. But I would say they probably – I don't have beef with Jacksonville because it's not misrepresented like Tampa is.
Right.
Tampa is a fake city. I'm sorry, Tampa.
It's so many different ways.
It's just it's no Miami, Fort Lauderdale. It's not even a West Palm Beach.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
And somehow they have a great hockey team.
They do. No, somehow we both have great hockey teams. Yes, we have stolen hockey from Canada, South Florida.
Panthers are terrible now.
Oh, come on! You're really back-to-back Stanley Cups.
Sounds like a Yankee fan complaining about teams spending too much money.
Well, it is pretty bad if you go from back-to-back Stanley Cup to maybe not making the playoffs the next year. Yeah. It's not the same. You got to maintain some level of consistency there.
I have an issue I got to tell you guys about. This guy who just walked by the table. It's his 5th time he's walked by this.
This is the thing about Radio Row that's weird. We're on this platform. We're raised up, and everybody's like looking at us like we are doing some crazy stuff.
We're not. We're a big show. Okay, we are on a big set.
His picture or video just keeps rolling over and over again behind us, and I'm like, we don't need that. He's right here.
Yeah, well, no, roll it some more. I need it. My ego does. But this guy, he keeps walking past me. Now, this has happened like 4 or 5 times since we got here this morning. He keeps pointing at me, and I keep pointing back at him. And eventually, I'm going to run into this guy when I'm not on this table and not on this set, and I'm going to have to say his name, and I don't know what his name is.
Champ.
So the key thing.
Put it on the poll, Taylor. Is that guy's name Champ?
What you have to have in that situation is somebody like me or Mikey A to introduce us first, so then that guy could then say his name, and then it's kind of the easiest way to get in that situation.
Someone's learning.
Yes.
Someone's learning. Radio Row.
Yes, he's here to win a Super Bowl.
Yes.
I also just realized something, since we like to say these things on the air. We have to be out at a very specific time with no clocks anywhere to be seen.
I have one.
Oh, wow, he has one. Okay.
Oh, so you're going to take us to break at the top of the top of each hour? How much time
Just
do we
gonna
have?
yell out, does anybody know what time it is to the second,
20
please?
seconds until the hard out.
All right, 20. I saw Chris Sims, by the way.
He's still
all buttoned up.
Yeah, well, he said tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes, that's the day. That's our day with Chris Sims. Is tomorrow.
Now,
So-
based on everything I've heard in our days with Chris Sims, is this a day for him to interview with us or a day for him to smoke marijuana with us? Because I would prefer B.
No, every day is marijuana.
We're hot.
Thank you, Izzy, for turning on my microphone here. Radio Row, Super Bowl week. That's what it's all about.
Her team.
I just had listeners come up, and I don't know. They were taking pictures with us, hanging out. Oh, God, I love this place.
They're fake talking to you with headphones on.
Yes, we were doing a fake conversation because I'm not talking enough today. Mina Kime's going to join us in a half hour.
You're over there doing it with somebody else right now.
I know.
Crazy.
It's unbelievable. Listen, this is what it's all about, okay? People point at you. You don't know who they are.
We should do that when people walk by. And wait, instead of having them point at us, we'll just point at them and see if they look confused. Oh, he looked so confused. Taylor just pointed at a guy who kind of gave him an uncomfortable look and looked away immediately.
Yes, Andrew Whitworth is going to join us right now. I'm wondering, he's with us on behalf of On Location, and he'll be with us in just a second. But I'm wondering what Whitworth, like the name he goes to when he sees somebody, as I'm certain he often does, what he chooses. Is it buddy? Is it man? Is it champ? I'm wondering what he goes.
I think those things are a little trendy. I was just about to say,
is a good one.
You got to hit him with one that hasn't been around in a minute.
Yeah.
And I think boss is a good one, especially if it's somebody who you know. They're not a boss.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a compliment. It's like, hey, that makes me feel kind of good. This guy thinks I'm a boss.
Like calling the little guy big man.
Well,
yeah.
What's going on, big man?
I've called so many people boss so far today.
Chief doesn't really work out the same anymore.
Few of them are your
Few of them are
boss.
my boss. No, I asked my boss to get us lunch.
I love demanding Stu. No matter who's around, Stu is the #1 man in charge when he becomes demanding Stu.
Oh, God. All right, guys, let us know when Andrew Whitworth is on the line there.
Will do.
So on that same note, Chief, I think that one's run its course.
Robert
I think
Parrish.
it comes a little bit more condescending these days.
I like you giving the nickname and me blurting out their real names now.
So it's the other way around.
I got it. Right. Broadway Joe. Joe Namath.
Got Stu.
Yes. Here we go. What up? Oh, I know them, though.
Oh, do you?
Doesn't count if
So
you
it
know
doesn't
him.
work.
Yes. 877-99 on Fox is the telephone number. That's 877-99 on Fox. So, Izzy, you're here. This is a small Radio Row.
Is it?
Oh, Mikey, this is like, it's
This is
tiny, right?
This is small.
Is it tiny, or did like the Pat McAfee show take up all the space? Because there's
good
a
question.
couple of Bleacher Report and Pat McAfee have like what looks like playgrounds there, entire arcades in their section, and I don't think they're even going to do sports talk.
Bleacher Report has a set in which it looks like you could leave with a carnival gift.
Yeah, they have like Papa
Right.
Shot. They have a bunch of stuff.
Skee ball, I believe.
I'm jealous. McAfee's not going to be happy with the size of that set, I don't think.
Too big or too small?
Too small. And too close to Chris Sims.
Is he even going to show up, or are they going to do a reverse where he's on this big Zoom and what's his face is in the studio? What's this guy that's on the Zoom?
Oh,
Sorry.
AJ Hawk.
Yeah, sorry, I don't
Just
watch Pat
bobbing
McAfee.
his head up and down. Yeah.
It'd be funny if AJ Hawk was in person and Pat was on Zoom.
Yeah.
Brady Quinn's brother-in-law.
Thank you, Taylor. Yes, yes. Brady Quinn told us funny stories when he was on with us about AJ Hawk.
Wordsmith with a letter.
And then I asked AJ Hawk to come on and join us the very next day, and I still haven't heard back.
How about tomorrow?
He's not going to come on with us. You have AJ Hawk coming on with us?
No.
No. Who's the guest you're most excited for this week, Mikey? I
told you my answer.
Yeah.
I don't
Tyler
even know
Shaw.
who we have. Can play even after you've been paid professionally. Nobody really knows what an amateur is. Or when you're in, you can stay for like 9 years.
Right. Yes. No one's counting anymore.
No. I think that is the problem. Like,
Right.
nobody's really paying attention.
It's weird. Taylor, have we made any sort of decision yet? Because I am very concerned about this. I am leaving you to your own devices to go to NFL Media Night tonight. And I feel like I should be with you, but Lord knows I don't want to drive to San Jose. I mean,
I definitely don't want to be the driver. I'll go if I'm like in the back seat or something. I'm not driving.
Do you have a
for an
car?
hour. No, I don't.
Oh, well then that solves that.
I think there's a media bus.
I got to tell you, you're selling us less and less on. Now we're taking a bus an hour away.
Now I got Mina Kimes telling me she's confused with the times. Everyone's confused. Mina Kimes doesn't know what time she's coming on. This is crazy. What is happening
She
here?
went to Yale.
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
I don't know.
It's gone downhill, I guess.
Oh, but Taylor, what are you shaking your head? You're not helping the situation. Mina is saying.
I'm saying the time zone is also confusing me a little.
Where are we?
How many hours do we have to do? Is it still 2? That doesn't change, right?
And where's Andrew Whitworth?
Seriously, Andrew.
Oh, God.
We're worthless.
So now Mina's saying she could do after 2 p.m., okay? Eastern or Pacific? Yes.
Pacific, which is it?
Taylor, I can't be doing this while I'm doing a radio show. I mean, someone's got to take care of this.
So, Stu, why don't you think the Miami Heat are going to get Giannis?
Oh, they're not getting Giannis. They don't have the assets to get Giannis, is he?
Do they? Do they not?
I don't think they do.
Okay. So, if you look at the teams that are supposedly going after him, the Warriors, never mind. We're not going to talk NBA.
Why don't you add? No,
Every time I talk NBA, something happens where the football gets interrupted, and now we got Andrew Whitworth.
Why don't you ask Andrew Whitworth that question?
I will not.
Please
I
do
will
it.
not.
Please do it.
Okay, I will.
Go ahead. Introduce him and talk to him and ask him about that, okay? Ask him ask him the question.
I know, but normally there's like a piece of paper I can use to introduce the person.
I'll take care of the piece of paper.
Okay.
Just let's bring on Andrew Whitworth right now. He's a friend of mine. I see him every year out in Lake Tahoe. He does the podcast with our other friend Ryan Fitzpatrick. Andrew, thank you for joining us. I will promote what it is you're promoting in just a second. Izzy first has a basketball question for you on Super Bowl week. That's
Andrew.
what Radio Row and Super Bowl week is all about. Go ahead, Izzy.
Just know my hand. Want me to ask you?
Listen, I'm ready for Giannis to get his butt out here to L.A. with my guy Luka Doncic, baby. 77. Let's go. Listen, fellas.
See.
Let's put it this way. Jeff Carter wore 77 for the Kings. He came out to L.A. He went on to win some Stanley Cups. Number 77, who you're talking to right now, came from Cincinnati to L.A., rocked 77 and won a Super Bowl. So I'm looking for Luka Doncic in the sevens, baby.
Guess what year I was born, Andrew?
And let's championship. Let's go.
Guess what year I was born, Andrew? 77. We're in the right crew right here. I'm with you. Giannis to L.A.
Whitworth, what are you doing with On Location here for the Super Bowl?
Man, good opportunity, man. I love it every year. Get a chance to be out there with the fans before the game. Just be a part of that tailgate scene, the pregame scene. On Location, obviously, is an awesome group that helps make the Super Bowl happen with everything around it. Everything from your tickets to the game to the experiences you can be a part of and the packages that you can get from them, man. I love it. It's a chance to listen to fans. Get out there, get a chance to tell them a little bit about how you see the game's going to go. Some years I'm glad On Location doesn't happen after the game because maybe I was wrong about my takes about what might happen in the Super Bowl.
Right,
But
yes.
you know what? It's a lot of fun before the game to get fans fired up, talk a little bit about the game while they're eating food, having some drinks, and hanging out, having a good time before things kick off.
Hey, Andrew, Taylor here. I'm curious, how did you get to the point where you decided you want to make the hoodie under your blazer look your thing? Because now I only associate that with you.
He rocks it well.
I know. Listen, it was one of those things that while playing, here's the reality. I was 350 pounds. So, there wasn't a neck. And so when I would try to put on collared shirts or anything like that, I always just felt like I looked stupid. So the only thing I ever felt comfortable going to places in is a hoodie because the hoodie kind of covers up that whole area. It kind of just, you don't have to, people don't have to ask you why you don't have a neck. And so I loved it. And then I just, I went to an event, as I was talking to Amazon about the opportunity. And I kind of, when I'd go to dinner with my wife, I'd wear a hoodie and some kind of little jacket that I liked. And that was kind of how I, made it look more classy. And so I wore that look to one of our dinners, just like with a, kind of like a jacket and a hoodie on, casual. And they were like, dude, you look good like that. You should wear it one week with like a sports coat. And I was like, you know what? Don't tempt me with a good time. So
Such a great call.
And, people loved it. It was great. There was a lot of reaction from it. And that's just me being me. That's just being comfortable. That's how I would like to rock it all the time.
You're a hero to big men everywhere.
Yes,
so thank you for that.
Yes. Andrew, what'd you make of, as a former Ram, what'd you make of Sean McVay and Les Snead signing multi-year extensions, and more so, McVay doing it by saying, My fingers are crossed that Stafford comes back. His fingers aren't crossed, right? I mean, he knows Stafford's coming back.
Yeah, I think look, it's unbelievable what those two guys have done and what they've been a part of really here in LA to build together. You look at it in really two different ways, from 17 really to our Super Bowl. Really how they went about things and were able to really use draft picks and those things as a trade, right? To trade picks and say, hey, I'd rather have the opportunity to have known commodities and be able to get the kind of players we want to play for us. What they're able to do with that, and then kind of in this next era after that Super Bowl where they've really started to build through the draft and doing an unbelievable job putting together a football team that really, honestly, you look at where the Rams are today. I think we go all the way back, and he's a good buddy, but I love to give him shit about it. Like Brandon Beane's comment, like you don't want to end up like the Rams. Well, shoot, the Rams won a Super Bowl, and they've already turned it into we're going to be Super Bowl contenders for years to come. You look at the talent on that roster, how they're built. I always thought it was going to be fun to see what a Sean McVay era looked like as he drafted and built and raised guys. Because I think one of the things people mess up with him is like, yeah, man, he's an unbelievable play caller and put together, some awesome offenses over his short time in the league already. But you really look at who he is, man. He's a tremendous leader. He's a tremendous guy to follow and be an example for guys that come in each and every day. The energy he has, really the culture he's able to set in his building is very, very rare. And so to see him draft guys, raise them up, I think this is going to be a next special era under Les Snead and Sean McVay. And, obviously I think we're all just really hopeful that, Matthew Stafford wants to run it back, man, because he's got a hell of a football team, and why the heck would you ever want to walk away from the talent they have?
No doubt. All right, we have a game for you. I know you're short on time here. You have just a couple of minutes left with us. Mikey A is going to play a game with you. It is called Worth or Worthless. Okay?
Wentworth or Wentworthless.
Okay, go ahead. Play your game.
Okay. So this is essentially yes, no. So Wentworth is yes, Wentworthless is no.
Right.
All right.
Very important.
Ketchup on a hot dog.
Oh, worth it, baby.
Yeah. Really? Really?
Wow. Okay.
Ketchup guy.
Shocking.
Listen, I put ketchup on everything, baby.
Yes.
Taking an Uber to avoid hills in San Francisco.
No, man, you should know, Andrew, that Stugotz over here has been complaining all day that his legs are sore because of the hills here in San Francisco. He called an Uber to go 1 block north.
No, that's worthless, baby. You got to get on those feet, get them moving, baby. We got to keep moving, baby, so we feel good. Come on, we got to get out there and move a little bit. Earn some of those calories.
Seriously.
Go out there and get.
Pineapple on pizza, Whitworth or Whitworthless?
Wow. Rolls off the tongue. Yes.
Oh, man. I'm going to go worthless. I'm not, I've tried it. I try to get into it. It's just not really my thing. So I'm going to go worthless. I don't want pineapple on the pizza.
Thank you.
Okay. Reclining on a flight.
Ooh.
Oh, man. Listen, if you're reclining towards me, it's worthless, damn it. It's worth it. All
Yes,
right?
yes.
So, no, you know what? Here's my thing. I think we can all just sit up. Unless you got to lay flat, like calm down on laying the seat back. I get it. That's what it is.
One more, and we'll get you out of here. Go ahead, Taylor.
The person at the Super Bowl party who doesn't really watch football but just keeps shushing everybody because they just want to listen to the commercial. Whitworth or Whitworthless?
Yeah.
Oh, they're definitely worthless, baby.
Yeah.
No, I will say this. I love the Super Bowl commercials, but I'm not shushing or getting shushed by anybody. All right?
Thank you.
Yes.
That's worthless,
that's true.
baby.
Whitworth, I will see you out in Lake Tahoe this summer. One more time on the way out, please. What you're doing here for the Super Bowl with On Location.
Yeah, I got an opportunity with On Location on game day to be out there with the fans a little bit, enjoy the tailgates, and listen, On Location's so awesome. They make the Super Bowl what it is. You think of everything around it, from the parties, the events outside, everything they're able to create that you can have an opportunity to be a part of this Super Bowl, some really special things, whether it be with the Lombardi Trophy, getting down on the field, going to concerts, golf, you name it. That's what On Location does, man. That's why I love being a part of it. Just a chance to be amongst the fans, have some fun, and create some special moments.
All right, man. We appreciate the time, and again, I'll see you out in Lake Tahoe.
And let me just tell you, the hoodie underneath the blazer look, it's not just for big guys. It's a great look overall. Thank you for making that popular.
Amen, brother. It's
Yep.
taking off. Everybody's after it, brother.
You guys take everything from us.
Enjoy your week, buddy. We appreciate the time.
You too.
All right, man. Facing a peak season, looking for a new team member, Workforce Solutions from Express Employment Professionals make hiring easier. It is that simple. Visit expresspros.com to find an office and see how Express can help you hire smarter and faster.
Are you facing hiring headaches? Staffing your business is complex, high turnover, skill gaps, and ever-changing regulations can slow growth and drain resources. That's where Express Employment Professionals comes in. With decades of staffing expertise, Express connects you to a larger pool of qualified candidates, helping you reduce turnover and build the right-sized workforce. Get started at expresspros.com. Need to flex your staff for peak seasons or special projects? Express Employment Professionals offers contract staffing so you can scale up or down with ease, preventing burnout and boosting productivity. Worried about compliance? Express stays on top of ever-changing employment laws. Express is recognized for excellence, earning clearly rated's Best of Staffing Client and Talent Awards, plus the Diamond Award for Client Satisfaction. Don't let hiring challenges hold your business back. Visit expresspros.com to find your local office and discover how Express Employment Professionals can help you hire smarter and faster. If hiring is taking you away from growing your business, get the support you need from Express. Don't spend your time weeding through spam online applicants. Hire faster with Express. Express Employment Professionals, building your workforce, supporting your success.
Somebody should tell that forklift we're trying to do a show over here.
Seriously, everybody here is
That's what
trying
Radio
to do a
Row and
show.
Super Bowl week is all about, man. They're fixing a set over there. I mean, come on.
The most impressive thing about Radio Row is he doing that read with that beeping going on and
Stumbled a
not
couple
missing
times.
anything?
Yes.
I did. It tripped me up a couple of times.
It's actually, guys, a Bleacher Report game where you're trying to get as close to the line with the forklift. That's what's going on over
But
there.
please
next to
make
the
it
skee
louder.
ball.
I would
Yes.
like you to do an update from the forklift. Is that possible?
While it's going up.
I didn't bring my helmet.
Go ahead, Dan. Take it away, my friend.
This is great. The NFL says they're aware of the situation involving Giants co-owner Steve Tisch and him being named in the Epstein files. The league also said they're aware of Tisch's statement and said they're looking into the entire matter. The Los Angeles Rams have given head coach Sean McVay and GM Les Snead contract extensions. McVay said he has his fingers crossed that quarterback Matthew Stafford returns next season. As for wide receiver Devontae Adams, McVay expects him to return next year as well. The NFL is heading to Paris, France. Saints are going to play a regular season game in the city, as the NFL will play 3 games in London next season, also going to Melbourne, Australia. Did you see the Melbourne booth that they've got right when we walk in?
I did, yes.
Yes, getting you ready for that one.
Yep.
Rio de Janeiro gets a game in Brazil. Back in Germany, they're going to be in Munich, going back there after going to Berlin this past season. And I think I mentioned 3 games in London, but those are your international games. Davis Webb not going anywhere, promoted by the Broncos to be their offensive coordinator. Former Dolphins defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver is the new DC with the Baltimore Ravens. The NBA fined Mavericks head coach Jason Kidd $35,000 for using profane language and criticizing the officials following last Saturday's loss to the Houston Rockets. There's actually NBA action going on right now. Pelicans lead the Hornets 64-54.
Hornets on a heater.
Early in the second half, Derek Queen's got 15 for New Orleans. And Barry Trotz has stepped down as the general manager of the Predators. Preds minority owner Nick Saban will be on a committee to help find the successor to Trotz.
What?
Trotz.
Yes, Saban dipping his toe in the ice. Back to you guys.
Dipping his toe in the ice. Oh, God.
Speaking of Trotz,
Yeah. I have
see the product placement stuff going on over here?
What do you mean?
Somebody just came by and put a couple of packs of dude wipes over here.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to not think about people pooping?
Well, Dude Wipes is one of our sponsors this week,
I
man.
know, I
Yes.
get it. But it's just right in my view.
It's not there
What do
to
you mean
distract
it's in your view?
Right, it's not in your view.
It's flat on the table.
So I'm just supposed to look up
Yeah.
only.
No, your view would be right here, Izzy. This would be in your view.
Okay.
Correct.
Sorry.
Now,
It's a little south of it.
yes. I don't know what to do with this because I don't know who to believe on social media anymore. But my agent, who is here, just sent me a tweet from #1 Fin Fan. It's got a blue check mark.
Doesn't mean anything.
A major move in Miami. The Dolphins have informed quarterback Tua, can you say his last name?
Tagovailoa.
Thank you. That he will be released with a post-June 1st designation ahead of March 12th deadline, per sources.
Now, Taylor is furiously searching the interwebs to see if there's
As
any
am I.
corroboration on that.
Yeah.
It
Has Schefter
sounds
reported
like
it
it
yet?
makes sense, right?
So Schefter hasn't said anything, and this #1 Fin fan, his Twitter name is Elite Marino.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
unless he's got the inside scoop, that
Sounds
Schefter
legit to
doesn't.
me. I mean,
This is the first time, 2 weeks now, 3 weeks now?
yeah.
First time where Stu has gone on air with live breaking news, and it might not be live live or breaking.
So let me tell you guys a story, okay? Before you mock these guys who are reporting the news. There was a guy.
I think we're mocking you.
Well, you can mock me all you want. I don't care. But there was a guy who called in, a bouncer called in. He's got his ear to the streets. He knows people.
A bouncer?
Yes, he
Talking
called
about
in.
Purple?
A South Beach bouncer called into the show with me and Levitard one time, and he told us that Shaquille O'Neal was getting traded away from the Heat to the Phoenix Suns, and we laughed him off the air.
This was Purple.
Laughed him off the air, okay? 2 minutes later, Shaquille O'Neal traded to the Phoenix Suns.
Next time somebody gives you great NBA news that you think is not going to happen, just call me. I'll break it.
What if it's true, is he?
What if which is true?
The Tua.
The Tua Tagovailoa.
You're really distracted by Dude White.
Yeah. No, well,
It's in his view.
I mean, he's not talking. Anyway.
Right in his view.
What do you think I was asking?
I believe we're at the point here where we all kind of knew they were going to find a way to get out from underneath him, even though they have to take that dead money hit. I think it was beyond repair, even with the new head coach and new GM. I don't think you can put him back in that same locker room again. And I think it was their former long snapper who was doing a podcast recently who said, basically, I'm paraphrasing here, but basically said that when you give players too much rope, you have to be the type of leader that can either reel them back in or you're going to have a messy locker room.
Right.
And it turns out Mike McDaniel had a messy locker room because he gave, according to this person, whose name is escaping me, he gave the wrong people.
Blake Ferguson.
Blake Ferguson. He gave the wrong people license to basically speak up and be leaders. And, that's a mistake, especially, again, when you can't reel them in. Right. So I think with the Dolphins, his time had passed, and they're just trying to figure out the least penalizing way to go forward.
877-99 on Fox. That is 877-99 on Fox. Mina Kime's going to join us tomorrow. Why? Radio Row, Super Bowl week, that kind of stuff.
I mean, this has got to be her hell this week, right?
Well, I will tell you this. She thinks she's just calling into the hotline at 2 o'clock Pacific time. There'll be a live. Go. 877-99 on Fox. I got to tell you guys something.
Oh, boy.
Kind of saying, this football game, not really into it. Super Bowl, it's weird. It's a Super Bowl. I should be into it. Yeah. And I'm trying to get myself into it, and I'm there. Because I believe Seattle is going to blow out Taylor's New England Patriots.
Woo!
And not only that, I believe Seattle is on the verge of having the next dynasty in the NFL. The team is that good. They are that young and just good enough at quarterback to see it through. So I think the Seahawks, not only going to win this Sunday, but I think the Seahawks over the next 10 years, Taylor marked the tape right now, but I think the Seahawks win at least 3 to 4 Super Bowls over the next decade. That's how good the coach is. That's how good the roster is. And that's how young the roster is. How about that?
You can hear it in his voice that
yes.
he has found his Super Bowl take.
Yes.
He is now turned on, for lack of a better phrase, by this Super Bowl, and bam, we got Stugotz. I love that idea. I love it on multiple reasons. I love the fact that you're now hating on Taylor's team. No matter what Taylor roots for, you're now going to hate on that for whatever reason. I like that.
Thank you.
And, I like that you're taking it the next step because America's definitely ready for a Sam Darnold-led dynasty.
Yes.
On the topic of Mina, this is almost like when the NFL Live crew picks the same team. Everybody picks it, and then now they're jinxed. I've never been more confident that the Patriots are going to win a game than hearing Stugotz say how confident the Seahawks are going to win this game.
No, but listen. If there are kids out there who want to get into this industry that are listening to the show right now, you don't just give a Super Bowl winner. What you do is you give the winner, and then you say they're going to win 3 or 4 over the next decade and be the next dynasty in the NFL.
Sure.
Yes, that's what the Seahawks are going to be.
That's what the regular season is when you tell people, at least used to, what teams are not going to be great, right? That's when you're like, the Chiefs, please get out of here, right?
Yes.
In the postseason, in the Super Bowl, that's when you go a step further and say, hey, this is going to be a dynasty. It's classic. It's just straight out of the school of broadcasting.
Thank you.
How many Super Bowls does Seattle need to win before somebody says, uh-oh, Sam Darnold's coming to town?
Yikes.
They could win the next 5.
And it won't matter, right?
Right. They'll be saying, the Seahawks are coming to town.
Yes.
Oh, that defense is coming to town.
Mike McDonald's coming to town.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
I mean, you should say that name as often as possible. Just
So
flex.
often.
And just with somebody else that you think might struggle with the name, just ask them nothing but JSN questions.
Should we ask every guest that we have the rest of the week to try to say that name?
Yeah, don't even.
It's a dangerous name.
Don't even test them. Just
Yeah,
that guy. Bring it up and
Thank
just
you.
see how they handle it, and then we can mock them after that. Because I think somebody said, Jackson SN.
Yes.
One time, and I was like, oh, that's strange. That's just complete fear taking over when you go first name and then 2 letters for the last name.
Yep. If you missed that, that was Christopher Mad Dog Russo. I'll play it again, please. Christopher Mad Dog Russo. Tried to pronounce the name.
Nailed it.
What are you shaking? I know what you're shaking your head about. I don't need to ask you.
Jackson Smith Nagujuba.
There it is. Thank you very much. I believe there's Francesa trying to pronounce it as well. I believe we have that back there.
Nijba.
You know, my favorite part about doing this show is you never know when you're going to hear sound. You know it's coming. You just never know when.
We should,
It
though.
could be while we're saying the name. It could be right after we say the name, or it
Yes.
could be a few scary seconds after we say the name. You never know. But I love it.
That's how they do it in Iowa.
Yeah, it keeps us on our toes.
Yeah, somehow it's improved being out here.
Jackson Smith Nagujuba.
Nailed
See?
it. Nailed it.
Look at
Nailed
Timing.
it.
Comedic timing.
Yes. Francesa.
Smith Nijba. However you say it.
Yeah. Russo.
Jackson Smith Nagujuba.
Oh, we're dancing.
Bomani Jones.
Stop that.
Sorry, I was just testing. I was just testing. I'm kidding. I'm not
Don't give me.
asking you to be that prepared.
So it seems like you guys don't agree with my Seahawks take. Taylor's never been more confident that the Patriots are going to win a Super Bowl this year.
Well, this is part of what makes this Super Bowl not very interesting to me is we've had a lot of bangers of Super Bowls lately. Even like the Patriots Seahawks most recent one was a great Super Bowl. I think this is going to be one of the bad ones. I think this is going to be like Denver Seattle when Seattle just blew them out and it was just sad. And I don't think that Taylor. I don't think the Patriots are like the sad Denver Broncos of that year. I just think they're not ready for this. And I think, they've been facing some weak opponents and are going to get their heads taken off.
Stu, one of the news headlines from this weekend was Seahawks offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak getting the Raiders job, the head coaching job.
Right.
Any concern there that his attention's elsewhere?
No.
No.
Put a little.
Yo, if I know I'm about to coach the #1 pick in Fernando Mendoza, and I'm going to have some toys to play with, a Brock Bowers here, maybe draft a wide receiver as well, I'm probably going to be thinking past my current job, too. I mean, I know you want to win the Super Bowl, put that on your resume, but, at night before he goes to bed, he's not thinking about this game. He's thinking about Mendoza.
I love that we're saying that the Super Bowl is the thing he's going to sleep over.
Yeah.
And not, the Raiders' job.
Well, maybe he's got a couple of open houses he has to go to in Vegas and see about his next move.
Well,
he's hiring movers.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
His
there's a
wife
lot.
is doing all of that. We all know this.
You know what? I'm on Taylor's side now.
Oh, come on.
You want your eye on the prize. You do. I mean, focus. It's a Super Bowl. It's once in a lifetime. What an opportunity. And you're worried about what street you're going to live on in Las Vegas? Get out of here.
School districts in the Vegas area.
Nobody knows
Great
the
public schools.
coordinators
Yeah.
of the Super Bowl winners unless they force it down your throat.
That's not true. That is not true. I mean, when the Giants won, I knew Bill Belichick was the defensive coordinator back in the 80s. I did.
You did.
I did.
But
Yes.
if you're the offensive any coordinator for a team and I'm going to have my own team next, and you go to sleep thinking of just like, wow, I'm going to be the Raiders head coach when they win 3 Super Bowls, like that's really coordinating in a Super Bowl, second place.
I guess there are certain coordinators that I have known over time.
Yeah,
like,
no, I was exaggerating.
Like what was it Marvin Lewis with the Baltimore Ravens? Yeah.
You have to ask Bruce.
Rex Ryan as well. We always knew the Ravens defensive coordinator, right?
Mike McDonald.
Right. There you go. Yes. Oh my God, that guy's going to be a Hall of Fame coach.
So good.
He's going to have more Super Bowls than all of them. I mean, geez.
So I'm seeing a report from Jeff Darlington. Clint Kubiak fully focused on the Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
Oh, if Darlington said it, it's over.
Yeah. Anything on Tua from Darlington?
No, just Elite Marino on that one.
So I got on a plane to come here. Four years ago, I went to the Super Bowl. I sat down in my seat, and a gentleman comes in, and he says, "Hey, excuse me, got to get in. It's Jeff Darlington." Okay. 4 years later, I get on my plane. I come here, I'm sitting in my seat. Someone walks on. He says, "Hey, excuse me, guy. It's Jeff Darlington."
Wow.
Yes. So when I left the plane, I said, "Hey, Jeff, I'll see you again in 4 years." He's a handsome man, Darlington. He really is.
He's all right.
What? What?
That's the biggest hot take of this.
I mean, you want to play hot or not? We can do that, but I don't know if that's the segment you want to play.
Oh, no, I do.
All right, not.
Darlington?
I mean, sorry, Jeff. I'm sure he's not really offended.
I'd say hot.
There you go. Everybody has a type.
Did we get a hold of Mina, or is she going on with Covino and Rich?
Surprise.
All right, let's take a quick time out here. We'll finish up with some phone calls. 877-99 on Fox. That is 877-99 on Fox. Covino and Rich are coming up next. Whether or not they have Mina is to be determined. But it would so be the show if we don't get Mina because she calls into the next show because I'm on air and I can't produce the show while I'm doing the show. I hope it happens.
Pacific time.
You got to read something.
I did. Anyway, ready to tackle your financial goals with Webull? You don't have to sit on the sidelines. Whether you're a rookie or a seasoned pro, Webull puts you in the game with powerful tools that help you make the moves that you want. Trade stocks, you can trade options, ETFs, and more, or play the long game with cash management and retirement accounts all on one single platform. It is that easy and that convenient. Webull's Initiative app pairs advanced analytics with real-time data so you can read the defense, adjust your strategy, and stay in control. And now, meet Vega, your personal AI market assistant. Ask questions like, analyze my watch list, or what's the outlook for this stock? And get real-time stock analysis, volatility insights, and fundamentals that turn complex signals into plain English. I wish I could speak plain English right now, but I'm texting with Mina Kimes. Want a wider view of the field? Use Portfolio X-Ray to spot trends, manage risk, and optimize the performance of your portfolio. So, stop punting your financial future. Join Webull's community to discuss markets, trending topics, and ideas with fellow investors. Download the Webull app today on mobile or desktop, Webull, or visit Webull.com and stay ahead of the game.
Webull Financial LLC, member SIPC FINRA. Investing involves risk. For more information, visit webull.com/disclosures.
Super Week.
You know what, Stu? Our set here in San Francisco is clearly the best set here, the most professional in the entire media center. Why? Our set's decked with ViewSonic monitors. For nearly 4 decades, ViewSonic has been a name people trust from work to learning and beyond. Their display solutions help teams work better and move ideas forward with confidence.
Guys, we're on YouTube now.
What?
Yep. Check out our new YouTube channel for the show, and you can watch us live on YouTube right now and the entire week. How about that? Just search Stugotz Live on YouTube. Again, that's Stugotz Live. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and after you've done that, hit the thumbs up icon and send in your comments. Again, we are live right now on YouTube. Just search Stugotz Live and subscribe.
We have one of our regulars.
Yes.
We already have now. I'm not sure if they heard him correctly, but I believe this is Al in Albuquerque. It's written Allen in Albuquerque.
Well, it's easier. Yeah.
But I think we all know it's Al in Albuquerque. Al, how are you, buddy?
Hey, Izzy, I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Hey, well, Stugotz, hey, fifth time, long time.
Yeah.
I'm still listening on 1350 a.m.
Nice.
in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Love
to be
you.
honest, one big reason I call in is so I can get more of a clear signal of the show while I'm sitting on hold, because I don't know if you guys know this, but AM radio is a bit rough to listen to.
Yeah.
It wasn't great 25 years ago. And
Yes.
It hasn't gotten any better in the last 3 decades.
Okay.
I feel like I sound manlier on AM radio for some reason. Maybe it's the
You
graveliness.
definitely do. Your tapes are just flames coming off of them.
Nice.
Right.
But I do have to take close personal care of my. I listen on my AM emergency car radio, and the battery in there dies so quickly, so I have to leave it plugged in.
Right.
And it's a battery from over 10 years ago, and I think it's going to start on fire and explode.
That's the type of
So I'm gonna
dedication
get my
we
wife
need.
to listen to you guys.
Yes.
We love it.
Check out the YouTube channel. How about that?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm already there. I'm on my way there, man. You guys have a great week. Thanks for all the content.
You got it. Thank you, Alan.
Thanks for your take on the Super Bowl matchup, which is what the board said.
Are we keeping a checklist of things we need to make this go smoother for me tomorrow?
No, I think this is perfect. We do need to keep just a list of making sure that Al is correct on how many times he's called. So fifth time is correct. We know that for sure, but let's keep a tally on that.
At what point will that stop being funny?
Never.
No, because as the numbers get bigger, it just gets funnier.
Yeah, I
every time.
agree, but as long as he keeps getting it right.
Yeah, 117th time, long time.
Yeah.
Gonna be looking forward to that one.
I agree.
I love that he stays on hold so we can hear us clearer.
You got a take? No, I just want to keep listening.
I just need to listen.
No.
Please keep me on hold after I hang up, please. Thank
Listen,
you.
I'm in my car. I can't tune him in, so just put me on hold. I don't ever want to go on the show.
Let's get Al a hotline.
Oh, my.
Never has somebody been more of a fan of stay right where you are, Al. Okay.
Yes. Oh, my God. Never has there been a quicker interview in the history of radio than Whitworth.
In and out, baby.
He was. This is how it works, guys. I don't know what to tell you, but he was 3 minutes late after his last interview because he's doing these one after the next, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was 3 minutes late. That means we lose 3 minutes, and and if I want to be a jerk, I could take the 3 minutes for the next show or the 5 minutes for the next show. I didn't do that because I'm talking to all the radio stations here. You have 15 minutes. Get in, get out, get him to the next station.
Don't
okay?
start off with a Giannis
Jesus.
Antetokounmpo question.
Yeah,
You're wasting his time.
No, that was a good question.
It was.
Right. He was engaged on that.
Yeah, right.
When I asked him about the Super Bowl, he didn't get. When I asked him about the Rams, he didn't care.
We could have done 15 minutes on the number 77.
I liked when he swore. I thought that spiced it up a little bit.
Yes.
So,
yes.
yeah.
Notice.
No, but you realize, you noticed this, Dan, right? He was way more engaged on the NBA than he was anything NFL, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but he called Doncic Doncic, I think.
Twice.
Yes,
Right?
yeah.
He
Tomato,
can't be your man.
tomato.
Yeah.
I mean,
To be fair to Andrew Whitworth, I believe Mikey called him
I did.
Andrew Wentworth at one point.
And in Mikey's defense, J.G. Wentworth, one of the most recognizable names in the world because of the commercial.
Do you know what actually happened there? I Daffy ducked myself.
what happened?
I kept saying to myself, it's Whitworth. It's not Wentworth.
Why are
It's
you
Whitworth.
thinking
and
so
then
much?
Because I'm tired. Because my flight landed 7 hours late yesterday. I got to my hotel room at 2 a.m.
Does anybody get the Daffy Duck reference in that?
I hope so. There's one person somewhere near Albuquerque who's chuckling.
I thought he
Thanks,
was.
Al.
I thought he was late because he called 877 cash now.
Yeah.
Like he was calling the wrong number.
He's got a cash settlement. But he needs it now.
What did you call Francesa last week?
Bill. But that's because I was nervous and I was
He doesn't
asking
say
him a
much,
question
but when
about
he
Bill
does speak,
Belichick.
that's probably wrong.
Here.
Bill and the Mad Dog.
Bill and the Mad Dog. I don't think it has the same legs.
Lasted.
Oh, God.
Willie and the Mad Dog, maybe.
Listen, audience, if you think we're tired now, wait until Thursday.
I'm not tired at all.
You are fresh. You are on your game today, my man. I got to be honest with you. Perhaps it's because you didn't get here 4 hours before the show like I did.
It's the dude wife sitting right in front of me.
Refreshing.
Have you tried dude wipes?
Yeah, I accidentally one time bought
life-changing.
Well, I mean, wipes in general, but I accidentally one time bought the mint one, and I'm just like, I don't need my wipes flavored.
That's odd. Yes, I'm with you on that.
I don't need where I'm wiping to feel minty moments after I'm done.
Say yes to life, Izzy. Say yes to life.
Like a menthol-y feeling?
Yeah, I don't need that. And then the other day I was shopping and I saw I think it was vanilla or something. I just don't need stuff that reminds me of flavoring when I'm wiping.
Yeah. The first time I tried dude wipes, I said to myself, where have these been my entire life? I'm serious. Like, it's game-changing.
I now travel with them, which is why they're right in front of me.
In your view.
In your view. All right. Again, Mina Kimes going to join Covino and Rich.
Such a good guest booker. He just hooks up people.
What are you laughing at, Elijah?
Does Mina know this?
She's in for a surprise.
They should try to pass it off like they're me. Oh, God. And we can't connect Mina after the show, so we don't know if she'll be on tomorrow. So now this week has become a chase for one of my closest friends in the industry, who I could just text and ask her to come on and she'll do it.
I think if you just is it Rich and Bavino? Did I get that right? If you text them.
Bavino and Rich.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Way to be a team player.
You just told me I was on my game today, all right?
Until there.
Just tell them to tell Mina that you were out smoking a heater and aren't back yet. She'll do the whole interview with them and then just be like, oh, he just got back, but we got to go. Boom.
I can't do that to Mina.
No, okay.
I can't. I would do it to Covino and Rich.
Rich and Covino.
But I can't do it. I can't do it to Mina.
So starting tomorrow, you think you want to talk some Super Bowl?
I just want to be organized.
Okay.
Just to make the doing of this easier on me, Organization. That's all.
It's crazy when Stugotz is the one saying that.
It's crazy when I notice it.
The joke there.
Yes, it's crazy when I notice it. Just now I got Iowa Sam texting me. What is happening? Let's see what Iowa wants. Bavino is the ice captain that got sent packing. Thank you, Iowa Sam.
Greg Bavino, yeah.
Yeah, Greg Bavino. Thank you. Thanks for the clarification. Oh, God. Look at this guy in the suit over here.
I can't stop looking at that suit. I can't.
Listen,
point at him when he walks by.
What is about to walk by the set right now is Radio Row, is Super Bowl week. This is it. Hey!
My man. That suit looks
my man.
good.
Great looking suit, bud.
Three-piece suit.
All right, we're out of here.
This is an important note.
All right, thanks, guys.
The IRS.
We're going to take another rip at this tomorrow.
And tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing